Hello, thank you so much for tuning in. In today's video, I want to talk about finding your purpose in life. Now, we are breathing and we are living. So that means that the Lord still has a plan and purpose for our lives. Now, the only problem, the difficulty is knowing what is that purpose. And a lot of people go through these feelings or these stages where they just really feel lost and they feel confused. Like, what am I supposed to do next? What am I called to do? What are my gifts? What are my passions? And I know that can be very frustrating at times when you see a lot of people around you doing what they're called to do, but then you're stuck in this place wondering, okay, where am I? Why am I here? So I pray that this video really encourages you as I share my experiences and also help you to see things in a biblical way. So let's start. So as far as purpose is concerned, I know maybe you might be in college or you might be out of college and you're wondering what's next, or even in high school, middle school, or even if you've been out of college for a long time. We all get to this point where we're like, okay, what's next? So what I encourage you to do is first make sure that you are spending time with God, spending time in the Word. Now, the more you spend time with the Creator, the more that you are able to discern, and the more that He'll be able to speak to you about what it is He put you on this earth to do. So, also another thing is to think about where you're at. A lot of times, God has us where we are in our current situations for a reason and for a purpose. He has us in specific places to teach us, to mold us, to help us to grow and prepare us for the next steps. Now, a lot of times it can be frustrating. It's like, okay, like I'm in this job or I'm doing this thing and I don't really understand why I'm here. It's boring. I'm not using my gifts. Now, in those places, I encourage you to continue to just be faithful with where you are at, because in those moments, in those places, it equips you to and prepares you for what you're going to be doing next. And it's kind of like step by step. I mean, with my journey, while I was in college, I was a cashier at Publix, and I was there for 3 years. And during that moment, it was frustrating. You know, it was like, okay, I'm getting bored of this. What's next, Lord? But He had me there for a reason, because that prepared me for when I became a school teacher. And then again, I was a school teacher for 3 years, and then I stayed there, and it got to a point, okay, God, I'm here. I know you want me to be a school teacher, but I know that there's other things you want me to do. But He wanted me to stay. And again, that situation, that season prepared me for the season that I'm walking in right now, and the season that I'll be in the future. And so in those different jobs that I was in, it helped me to grow in so many ways and taught me lessons that I needed to learn in order to move on. So that's how it works. And when it comes to purpose and calling, your purpose is always the same. As Christians, our purpose is to glorify God and bear more fruit. So no matter where you're at, you can be in school, you can be at a job, wherever you are called to, your purpose is to glorify God wherever you are at. And in another example, so the Lord called me to quit my job as a school teacher, and He was beginning to prepare me for full-time ministry. And it's been 2 years of just preparation. I'm not working in the sense of earning monthly, weekly income, but I'm working in the sense that right now He's called me to serve in the local church, and He's also called me to post videos and do blogging and all of that. Now, is it frustrating at times? Yes, because of course I want to get out there. Specifically, I feel called to lead a nonprofit organization. But before I can get there, God has to take me through this season of preparation. The more that I blog, the more that I do these videos, the more that I serve, the better prepared I will be. So when it comes to when God's ready to take me to be able to lead an organization. And so in these moments, it can be wherever you're at, it can be frustrating. It can be like, okay, God, When are you going to open that door? Why am I still here? So instead of asking why, our focus should be, okay, God, I'm here. What does He want me to do? What does He want me to learn? How do you want me to grow? Because you don't want, God's not going to take you somewhere when you're not ready. So we have to always keep that in mind. Also, another thing I want to mention is your gifts and your passion. Wherever your gifts and your passion meet, that is ultimately your purpose in life. But remember, I was not able to fully use my gifts and my passions until I got to a certain place in my life. Remember, when I was a school teacher and when I was working as a cashier, I wasn't using all of my gifts. I wasn't completely passionate about those things. But I had to be in that season for a while in order to finally get me to the point where I could be using my gifts and I could be actually doing what I've been called to do. So it's very frustrating. I pray that you are encouraged by this video. I'm sorry about the sound. But I just really pray that you press in, you dig deeper in God's Word, have that relationship with the Lord so that way He'll be able to not only reveal His plan and purpose for your life, but also so that you can continue to just bear the fruit and continue to just glorify Him with whatever season you're in right now in your life. So thank you for watching. Have a blessed day, and I pray that you continue to just seek Him. Bye.